يا صباح الخير.
Our journey started in Baku, heading toward the beautiful city of Qabala. We took a small bus from a local station inside the city, and from the very first minute, we knew this trip was going to be special. The road stretched endlessly in front of us, with trees on both sides and lush green landscapes that were incredibly relaxing to the eyes. The journey took around 3 hours, but honestly, every single minute was enjoyable. Just before reaching Kabbalah, we had to stop on the side of the road and wait for a Bolt car to complete the rest of the trip. After a short wait, we finally got one and continued straight to our hotel. The hotel was honestly one of the best choices for this budget. We booked it through Booking.com for only $52 per night. Clean, well organized, visually pleasing, and in a perfect location close to all activities and easy to reach anywhere without effort. After resting for a bit, Ahmed and I went out to explore Kabbalah City. We walked through the streets, observed the local lifestyle, visited small shops, and tried their local cake. And honestly, the cake was amazing. Simple, but incredibly tasty and memorable. We returned to the hotel and got some rest. The next morning, we woke up and went for breakfast. And I want to be completely honest with you. The hotel breakfast was very basic. No buffet, no luxury, nothing extraordinary. It does the job, and that's the truth. After breakfast, we decided to go and buy the famous Azerbaijani honey. The honey is known for being 100% pure, with no mixing or additives. The road to the honey farm was rough, narrow, and challenging. At some points, it felt like the car would not make it through, but the taxi driver was amazing and managed to take us all the way there. We arrived at a simple, beautiful place that felt like stepping back in time, surrounded by farms and nature. We tasted the honey, and from the very first spoon, we knew this was the one we wanted. We also picked apples straight from the trees, natural, fresh, and free from chemicals. After that, we carefully packed the honey so we could take it with us on the plane back to the UAE. After returning the honey to the hotel, our activities officially began. The first activity was the Qabala Cable Car, which is one of the main attractions in the city and truly one of the most amazing experiences you can have in Qabala. We took a Bolt car to reach the cable car location, and even the road there was an experience on its own. The scenery was absolutely stunning, with mountains everywhere and fresh, clean air so refreshing that you don't even feel the need to turn on the air conditioning. The natural oxygen fills your lungs and instantly lifts your mood. When we arrived, we were honestly impressed by how beautiful the cable car entrance was. Everything was clean, modern, and very well organized. We bought our tickets, which cost 25 manats per person. The ticket includes a full tour of 4 stations, and the entire experience takes about 1 hour. After getting our tickets, we took the elevator up to the fourth floor, where the journey officially begins. We waited in line until an empty cable car arrived. Then we stepped inside and started the ride. From that moment, the experience became a mix of excitement, enjoyment, and breathtaking views of Azerbaijan's magical nature, views that make you forget stress, worries, and everything else from daily life. The cable car ride continued smoothly, and as you can see, the views were absolutely incredible. While riding, I couldn't stop thinking about how beautiful life is and how important it is to take every opportunity to explore, travel, and experience new places. If you ever get the chance to visit Azerbaijan, do not hesitate, just take it. At one of the stations, we stopped, got off the cable car, and walked around to enjoy the scenery. The view looked like a painting, perfectly representing the beauty of autumn in Azerbaijan. Walking there made me truly appreciate nature and the diversity of seasons in this country. After that, we continued our journey, where we arrived at a huge lake surrounded by nature and full of activities. This lake is known as Nohur Lake. At Nohur Lake, there were boats available for rent along the shore. You can rent a boat and go out into the lake to enjoy the peaceful water, the birds, and the surrounding mountains that circle the lake from every direction. We personally choose not to rent a boat, Not because we didn't want to, because we were already satisfied with the cable car experience, and we preferred to walk around and explore the area on foot. We continued walking along the lake's pathway, which was absolutely beautiful. There were trees, green grass, the nature everywhere, creating a very relaxing atmosphere. Along the path, there were small stalls on both sides selling souvenirs, local products, decorations, and handmade items. Each stall had something different to offer. As Ahmed and I walked together, we were genuinely happy, enjoying the beauty of the lake and the peaceful walking path. We even came across a horse pulling a carriage, which added a charming and unique touch to the experience and made us feel like we were somewhere truly special and different from the ordinary. After Nohur Lake, our final stop and one of the most beautiful natural attractions in Qabala was the famous Yedi Gozel waterfall, also known as the Seven Beauties Waterfall. As usual, the road leading to the waterfall was filled with breathtaking views that made the journey just as enjoyable as the destination. Once we arrived, we found small stalls selling honey and local products, adding to the authentic atmosphere of the place. We continued walking until we reached the starting point of the climb to the waterfall. The climb itself was challenging. The staircase was very long and steep, and honestly, it was physically exhausting. Anyone with knee problems, health issues, or breathing difficulties should be very careful and only attempt to climb if they have proper assistance. Both Ahmed and I felt effort while climbing, and it was definitely not easy. However, once we finally reached the top, all the tiredness disappeared. The view of the waterfall was absolutely breathtaking, the natural scenery was stunning, and reaching the top truly felt like an achievement. Every step was worth it, just to witness the incredible view. And with that, our journey in Kabbalah come to an end. After visiting the waterfall, we headed back, returned to the hotel, got some rest, and prepared for our departure the next day. On the day we left, we headed to the airport early in the morning. The drive from Kabbalah to Baku airport took around 3.5 hours. It was still dark when we started the drive, and the road felt quiet and slightly intimidating with very little lighting. As time passed, the sky slowly brightened, the sun began to rise, and beautiful landscapes started appearing along the way. Finally, after a long but memorable drive, we arrived at the airport, and that officially marked the end of our journey in Kabbalah. I truly hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next vlogs.